Hey guys, I thought I'd just stop by and pop up a quick video for today on my plans for my no-buy for this year. So for the last 2 months of 2019 I was trying to do a low-buy. I had planned myself out a whole bunch of rules about what I could and couldn't buy, and in the last 2 weeks of that I failed. I didn't really fail. I broke the low buy, sorry, and I did buy a few things which I didn't necessarily need, but it has given me some perspective on what I feel that I need this year for my no buy. So I have done quite a big inventory of all of my makeup over the past few days, and I've actually worked out how much everything I own is worth and the average cost of each of the items that I own. There is a lot more in my drawers and at my table than I would like there to be, so I think I will be doing a pretty strict no buy for at least a couple of months. I don't know if it will last a full year or not, but I don't think that, you know, a month on or month off, or few months on, few months off, no buy, low buy would work for me. So I will be on a strict no buy for at least 3 months, but it will most likely end up being 6 months. I think at the 3-month mark I will check in, see how I'm going. If I'm doing really well, I'll definitely see it out for the final 3 months. Depending on how I'm going at that check-in at the 3 months and the 6 months, I may even up extending it to a full no-buy year. Given all of my recent purchases in the past couple of weeks, as well as all of this year together, and a lot of declutters and clearing out that I have done earlier last year, it is last year now, I think that it is definitely something that I need to reset my shopping habits. So even if I do decide just to do the no buy for 6 months, I will then switch over to a low buy for the remaining 6 months of the year and try and do monthly or bi-monthly check-ins along the way and see how I'm going. I think it's probably a good idea for me to also try and check in with items that are tempting me, because maybe talking my way through them will help me kind of rationalize my thinking, and trying to justify it to myself and other people is a great way I have found of talking myself out of buying something. Although I do know that I have found in the past that there are a few items that have greatly tempted me, and they have greatly tempted me for a very, very long time. One of them is an item that I have purchased within the last week. It was with a gift voucher though. I was given a gift voucher for Sephora for Christmas, and they'd had this item out of stock for so long. I'm just going to show you guys quickly now. It is the Tarte Pro To Go palette. It's tiny and it was expensive, and when I worked it out against all of my other palettes, it is the most expensive per pan, and it is something that I have been wanting for so long. Every time I go into Sephora and it's there, I swatch it. So given that I had a gift voucher for Christmas, it was something that I had bought because it had been on my wish list for about 1.5 years now, and I don't regret it. But now that I have worked out the price per pan, I will be very wary about using this. It will be something that I do want to use up, and I want to pan it completely, but it won't be for my everyday looks. It will be for special occasions. I do have everyday makeup and special occasion makeup. I'm sure everybody does, but that will be my special occasion makeup. So a few of the rules that I do have when it comes to no buy is pretty much no beauty items. I have enough unless it is a replacement. So if I have run out of absolutely everything I have in each category, so mascaras, I usually only ever keep one mascara and possibly a spare. At the moment I don't have a spare. I've just opened one at the start of each season. I tend to open one. It's the same time I replace my toothbrush, so I remember. So no stockpiling, and I can only replace something once I've run out. So I do have two foundations, or a foundation and a BB cream in my 20 in 2020 project. I'm not planning on using any of my other foundations or replacing any of my other foundations until I have used those. One of those foundations is really only suited to my skin in winter because it is a little bit more luminous and the shade doesn't quite suit me well, and is more noticeable in summer when I'm wearing clothes like this, so you can see the difference even if I do blend it. So once I use up the colour the BB cream that I'm using at the moment that does suit me, I will switch over to some other foundations that I have in the drawer. But if I run out of any of those, I am not allowed to arrange a replacement unless I finish the other one that is in my 20 in 2020 challenge. If I use both of those base products and then I run out of one of my other foundations that I do want to keep, I will repurchase that. With items like lipsticks, if I pan one, which I doubt it, or if I completely use one, which I doubt I will, or I may get through a couple within the next few months, within the next 6 months, I'm hoping I will. I'm not going to be buying any more because I have a drawer full of them. With my inventory, let me just double check. I have 31 lipsticks and 11 lip glosses, so I don't need any more. At the end of this year I would like for these numbers to be a lot less. I will pop another video up of my complete inventory, so this is it here, and each month I will be marking off increases, decreases. At least for the next 6 months there should only be decreases, except for the mascara, which I will replace when I do hit the 3-month mark on that. As also part of my no buy, there will be no new home decor items. I have enough decorative stuff around my house, the only exception being picture frames, but I don't plan on putting any more up around anytime soon, and I can just use the ones that I have. So I've been very lucky. I've received a few candles for Christmas, so those, as well as the ones that I have in my drawer and my cupboards, they'll be doing me for at least the next 6 months. I'll see how we go at that stage, even if I switch over to a low buy for the last half of the year, which I'm not sure I will. I do think I have enough candles to last me the full year, which is difficult because I do have a friend who sells party light candles and I have another one who sells Scentsy, so I do have quite a large collection of those already, but I don't need any more. Also, as part of my low buy that I have just completed, I have been trying to cut down on the amount of times that I eat out, and that includes actually going out for dinner as well as just, picking things up on the way home. I will be trying to continue that, reducing the amount of times. So I had managed to reduce it to, I think it was twice a week. I'm going to try and cut that down to at least once a week, if that. But I do tend to go out for dinner with family every couple of weeks. Obviously, I'm not going to stop doing that, but trying to reduce the amount of other times that I eat out as much as I can. So not only as a way to kind of save money, but to stop just the habit of, tap and go. It's just so easy now, and I think that's one of the main problems that I've had with the shopping and the spending money, and that is part of why I have done the low buy and planned the no buy for at least the next few months, at least the first 6 months. I will be checking in along the way and letting you guys know how I'm going. I would be really interested to see if anybody else out there is on a low buy or a no buy, what rules you're including as part of yours. So please feel free to comment below. Please feel free to tag yourself, share your own videos, let me know what your plans are. I'm also, as well as the inventory video, I will be trying to show the purchases that I have made in the past couple of weeks. I know it's not necessarily a good start, but I think that putting it out there, what I have actually spent my money on the past few weeks, and it is quite a lot. It is a lot more than I would usually spend, particularly over that period of just within 2 or 3 weeks. I put in an order with Sephora. I ended up going to Sephora again after that. There was an order with Colourpop. There are only a few items in there, but when I worked it out, it was a fair bit of money that I have spent as well. So I'll try and include that in the video that I do with my inventory, and I will pop in all the details and, you know, let you know exactly how much everything I own, you know, works out to be, which is a lot more than I thought. Yeah, if you have any questions at all or any tips and hints for part of the no buy, please feel free to comment below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.